How do you use a Venn diagram to calculate probability? You study the regions in the Venn diagram and divide the number of favorable outcomes by the number of possible outcomes. You find the number of favorable outcomes by adding together the number of outcomes in regions that are favorable. You find the number of possible outcomes by adding together the number of outcomes in all regions. Let's look at some examples to see how this works. This Venn diagram is an overview of which of your classmates play only soccer, only basketball, both soccer and basketball, or neither of these two sports. You name the event of soccer players S and the event of basketball players B. Be sure to notice that in addition to the numbers inside the circles, there is a 5 outside. The 5 represents the classmates that don't play either of these two sports. Say you need to find the probability that a classmate plays soccer. To find the number of favorable outcomes, you add together the outcomes in all regions representing soccer. In this case, there are 2 such regions. The first region, representing those who only play soccer, has 10 people. The second region, which represents those who play both soccer and basketball, contains 4 people. That is the intersection of soccer and basketball players, S and B. Note that if it was important that they did not play basketball at all, then the intersection would not count as favorable. Adding these 2 regions together gives you 10 plus 4, which is 14. There are 14 favorable outcomes. To find the number of possible outcomes, you have to add all the outcomes in all the regions together. You take 10 plus 4 plus 11 plus 5, which equals 30. So there are 30 possible outcomes. The probability of a classmate playing soccer is 14 over 30, or 7/15. Let's look at a different example. This Venn diagram shows a group of people's favorite flavors of ice cream. The 3 flavors included are chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. You name the individual flavors C for chocolate, S for strawberry, and V for vanilla. Say you need to find the probability that a person has strawberry or vanilla as at least one of their favorite flavors. That's the union of strawberry and vanilla, S or V. Or indicates the union is what's needed. In this case, your favorable regions are those representing only strawberry, only vanilla, the intersection of strawberry and vanilla, S and V, the intersection of chocolate and strawberry, C and S, the intersection of chocolate and vanilla, C and V, and the intersection of chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla, C and S and V. So you have 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 0 plus 1, which equals 15. There were 15 people who named strawberry or vanilla, or both, among their favorite flavors of ice cream. And again, the number of possible outcomes is found by adding all regions in the Venn diagram together. In this case, there are 4 plus 2 plus 5 plus 0 plus 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 0, which is 19. The probability of someone choosing either strawberry or vanilla as one of their favorite flavors, or both, is found by taking the 15 favorable outcomes over 19 possible outcomes. So it's 15/19. You use a Venn diagram to calculate probability by studying the regions in the Venn diagram, then dividing the number of favorable outcomes by the number of possible outcomes. You find the number of favorable outcomes by adding together the number of outcomes in regions that are favorable. You find the number of possible outcomes by adding together the number of outcomes in all regions.